One of my mentors shared with me that, hey, listen, when you start sharing and caring and providing all this information to others, that's when you know you made it. And obviously, if you're watching this channel, you're an entrepreneur and entrepreneurs need that money. I'm going to show you how to get wealthy. Wealth is my fourth pillar. There's a whole bunch of people out there that equate money to success. Let me take you back to a time where I was making a ton of cash, but I wasn't really happy. Why? Because I was overweight, had no one to love, and I definitely wasn't serving anybody. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you truly hit success and the steps on how to get there. So before we can get success, let's define it. What does success actually mean? Success is doing something that you know you're supposed to do over a consistent period of time without getting in your own way. Doing the things that you know you're supposed to do. Look, you know what you're supposed to do. You know if you want to lose weight, you're not supposed to put that shit in your mouth and you're supposed to move your body, but you got to do it for a consistent period of time without getting in your own way. It's the same thing with business, and it's the same thing with health. It's the same thing with love. That's the definition. I'm going to tell you my 4 pillars of success, because one without the other, it really doesn't count. Because you could be the richest person in the world, man, but if you don't have someone to love, and you're not contributing, and you're just extremely overweight, that's not success to me. So let's define the 4 pillars. 1, love. Relationships is the most important things us human beings have. If you don't have people around you that have your back, that have loyalty, you have no love in your life, all that money doesn't matter. It doesn't mean nothing. Health. You heard it a million times. If you're healthy, you're wealthy. Guys, our body is a temple. Yet we feed it crap every day, put smoke in it, alcohol in it, Twinkies in it. That's not taking care of your health. Because by the time you get around to your wealth, your knees are going to be gone, your back's going to be gone, you're going to be overweight, and you're not going to be able to enjoy it anyway. So work on your health every day, all day. Spirit. And by spirit, I mean contribution. What's the point of gaining all this knowledge, gaining all this wealth, if you can't share it with anybody? One of my mentors shared with me that, hey, listen, when you start sharing and caring and providing all this information to others, that's when you know you made it. And obviously, if you're watching this channel, you're an entrepreneur and entrepreneurs need that money. I'm going to show you how to get wealthy. Wealth is my 4th pillar. The wealth part is easy, but if you have wealth and you don't have those other 3 things, you suck. All right, so now what we're gonna get into is how do we get success and how do we get these 4 pillars. If you're not where you want to be in life, it's a simple answer. If you're not where you want to be in life, that means you're adapting the wrong philosophy. So if you want to go somewhere, you got to change your philosophy. Your philosophy, not about life, not about your favorite sports team, about your inner self, about you. What do you think about yourself? Because the words that we tell ourselves are very powerful. And you have things that you believe about your own self that are creeping up in your subconscious and you don't even know that they're there. Do you believe that you're too fat, too short? Do you feel that you're not good looking enough? Do you feel like money is for other people? Love is for other people? Maybe it goes back when you were a kid. I don't know. Maybe you were the last person picked on a sports team. Maybe you got bullied. Maybe you were the bully. Maybe you were abused. None of that shit matters. Because that's a story that you tell yourself, and that story is constantly playing on repeat in your head. And that becomes your philosophy. So what I urge you to believe, if you want to change the outcome of your life, you have to change your philosophy. I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to change your philosophy. Number 1, surround yourself with the right people. The people that are doing the things that you want to do. I know we all heard that before on Instagram. But how do we actually do it? Because if you're anything like me, I had unloyal friends, a girlfriend that cheated on me. I had immigrant parents that couldn't teach me much, but they gave me a lot of love, but they didn't give me direction. Where am I going to find these people, these mentors, these coaches that everyone's talking about? And if you feel me, that means you need this in your life. And I'm going to tell you what saved me. Books, audiobooks. Because what I decided to do in between the Tupac and Biggie I was blasting back in the day, there was a bookstore called the Audio Book World. And that's where I met Jim Rohn. That's where I met Brian Tracy. Jim Rohn is amazing. And he gave birth to Tony Robbins. I listened to Tony Robbins. All of those people, man, you can buy their books for $14. You can get Audible. Listen to that on repeat, because what that's going to do is going to give you a different voice, a mentor, a coach that's going to change your philosophy. That's step one. Get Audible, get on it. Step two, pay close attention to the words that you tell yourself. Pay attention to your internal self-talk. Your self-talk is probably really negative, y'all. I want you to pay attention to what you're saying. And you're going to find out that you're going to be saying that you're not good enough, or money is for other people, or whatever. You have a fear of failure, fear of rejection, all of that, fear of success. If you don't take an inventory of the words that you tell yourself, and you don't surround yourself with more powerful words, step one, what I told you, you're done. Because if you don't change your philosophy, you're never going to get to where you want to go, period. I got 6 steps for you guys that is going to show you what success is and how to get there. We defined the 4 pillars of success. We defined what success means in this video. We talked about changing your philosophy. Now I'm going to give you 6 steps on how to get there. Step 1, get serious about personal development. Get friggin' serious about personal development, and better yet, just get serious. Too many of us are living life too casually. What are we so casual about? We get one friggin' life to change the course of our last name. Get serious. And if you get serious about personal development, you're going to change. That's the first step in changing the course and getting all the successes, the riches, the love, and the health that you want. Step number 2, we covered it in detail. Change your philosophy. Your personal philosophy is getting in your way. We covered that in detail. Step number 3, we also covered in detail, is watch your words. Your internal dialogue is cancerous to your success. Get a journal. Think about the shit that you tell yourself when people are watching you. Do you get anxiety? Do you think that they're looking at your belly? Do they think that you're looking at the pimples on your face? They don't give a shit. They're too worried about their own insecurities. You got to make sure that your words in your head are corrected, because without this, I'm telling you, this is probably your biggest tip right now. You got to be your own biggest supporter, your own best friend. Step 4, set an action plan. You can't hit what you can't see. You got to have that target, business plan, action plan, workout plan, all of that stuff. So make all your plans, your business plan for your business, your travel plans and date night plans, and if you're a father or a mother, your plan, your calendar for your family, plans for your spirit. All those plans need to be written down, because you cannot hit what you can't see. Step number 6, after you make your plan, is take massive action, okay? But I want you to really, we hear this a lot, massive action, but I really want to fine tune that word massive, because massive action does not mean that you do something really big for 24 hours, go crazy, and don't do anything for the rest of the week. So I want to take that word massive out of it. Take action, because your dreams are built on your micro commitments. Your dreams are built on the micro commitments that you do daily. Step 7, the one that really helped me, is a visualization. When I was playing sports, I used to picture myself, I used to box, I used to picture the other guy knocked out. When I was selling tons of homes, I would put in my head before I went to sleep when I was driving, millions and millions of for sale signs and sold stickers on it across all the cities I was in. Visualize yourself like you've already done it. If you want a 6-pack, visualize yourself with that 6-pack. Fantasize, daydream, visualize. But that visualization won't happen without the work. So here's what I want you to do. Take an inventory of all the shit that you're doing wrong. Because if you eliminate the errors that you do every day, so let's take it to health. If you eliminate that cola and you substitute it with water, what's going to happen? Because the errors that we make over time compound. Take those errors, substitute it with discipline. Because the disciplines that you do over a long enough period of time without getting in your own way will get you successful. Look it, I'm a guy that wasn't supposed to make it, but this is not about me. This is about you. And this is the exact formula that I used that came to me in this video. There's tons of other stuff. Keep watching me and you'll get it all. Take care, y'all.